Hello YouTube, and welcome to my review of the SH Figuarts Dekared from the Tokusatsu show Tokusou Sentai Dekaranger, or known in the West as Power Rangers SPD. Now, Dekared is probably my third favorite Ranger from Dekaranger. I would have to say Dekamaster is my favorite, followed by Dekabreak, and then Dekared. So this is the first figure released in the Dekaranger line, so let's go ahead and get into this review. For head articulation, his head can rotate 360 degrees. It can go to the side a good bit. It can go down a good bit and up a good bit. And what I like about this helmet is that they didn't just paint these red things on the side of his head. This is actually clear plastic. So, very nicely done, Bandai. Very nicely done. However, while that's nice, it would have been even better if they had actually written the police across the top of the badge. But, good enough. For torso articulation, he has a joint here and a joint there. So he gets pretty good bends. He bends that far forward, really far back. He can rotate 360 degrees. His belt does come with him because it is super tight. And as you can see, the holsters like to fall off. But each one goes on a specific side. The more square one goes on this side, and the angled one goes on the other side. So they just pop right back on. And the license holder, this one is really hard to get on the belt, which I'm glad for that, and I'm also not glad for that at the same time. In order to get this on, basically what I had to do, I had to pop his entire torso off and take the belt off and just kind of mash it on there like that. But since we're here, go ahead and show you that the license does indeed fit in there, and it's not going to fall out. However, much like the looseness of the holsters on the belt, the guns, this one will fall out. The other one is pretty secure in there until you go all the way down. But this one, I mean, you just barely tilt it and it goes. So maybe they could have made that a little bit tighter, but still, not terrible. For arm articulation, his arm can rotate 360 degrees. It has a little ball in there, so it can do the circular movement. This little piece right here is just hanging over the joint, just so whenever you get his arm into a weird position, you basically just pull it and cover the joint up. So I mean, it doesn't cover it up from all angles, but it does a nice job. The arm goes that high up, so really good. It does swivel right here at the shoulder. I guess it could do a 360. Yeah, it does. The elbows are double jointed, so you get a really nice bend out of those. And of course, the hands rotate 360 degrees and swivel. Now I find that the black side gets less articulation than the red side. For some reason, the red side is just so much easier to move than the black side. The black side is just really tight on mine. It could just be mine, or it could be all of them, I'm not sure. But that is something to note. For leg articulation, I'm going to go ahead and pop these off because they will fall off as soon as I try to spread his legs. Now, he has the Type 1 style Figuarts hips, so the legs can be brought down for wider kicks. And he gets a really good split, 180 degrees there. So he's pretty flexible. The thighs do swivel at the top. The knees are double jointed, like that. The legs can be brought that far forward, and not really back because he does have a butt. The feet are on the nice New Dino style ankle joints, so they rotate 360 degrees. They bend upwards, bend down, and they get really, really nice side-to-side movement. So you think of a wide stance, he can go in it. And of course, his toes are on a hinge. For accessories, Dekared comes with a pair of fists, a pair of gun-holding hands. Each one is molded a little differently. As you can see, this one holds the more squared magnum and this one holds the more curved one. Comes with a relaxed hand for the left side. Comes with a different relaxed hand for the left side. I'll put them side by side here to show you that this one is a little bit more spread than this one. Comes with a hand that holds the bottom of the magnum when they're put together. So you just kind of put it under like that. Comes with a splayed open hand for whenever he does his signature pose. This is for the right side. He comes with a double pointing finger hand. So he also comes with a single finger pointing hand. And he comes with a hand that's designed to hold his SP license. Basically you just wedge it in there and it holds it. Now speaking of the license, it does open up. You just kind of have to dig your fingernail in there. That's why I haven't clipped them. And it opens up. Unfortunately there's no circle and X inside, but it's nice that it does open up. And it has a pretty good detail. My camera will focus. There we go. And then he has the D magnums, looking pretty cool, nicely painted. And if you just pretend that this handle will fold up and this one goes right inside there, you get the combined one. Also very nicely painted. And for you people who like the unofficial Sentai, I can't be bothered to remember the entire name. You get this accessory for the Red Ranger of that show. So yeah, whatever. Final thoughts. Dekared is a really good SH Figuarts action figure, and it is definitely the best Super Sentai SH Figuarts that I have. Now, I won't be collecting all of the Dekarangers simply because really the only ones I liked were Red, Deka Break, and Deka Master. Now, if Deka Break and Deka Master get SH Figuarts action figures, I will definitely get them. But so far they haven't been announced. But this guy is a standard release, so you can pick up anywhere that sells SH Figuarts. And I definitely recommend him to Dekaranger fans or fans of Dekared or the character Bon. So with that, I'll see you with the next review.